Hey guys, Desolate Magic here, and we've got another arena announcement for April 28th, 2021. Although announcements, or even just vaguely implying it's new, might be a little bit of a stretch, but there's some interesting things in here. But first, oh my gosh, did you guys hear what happened to Kentucky Ballistics, another YouTuber who covers gun stuff? Just go check out his channel if you want to see it. His 50 cal exploded in his face. Somehow he's still alive. He's actually recovering pretty good, considering part of the gun went through his lung, collapsed it, and pierced his jugular. The other part skimmed his hat and sent it flying, but didn't hit his head. I mean, that's like a millimeter. Holy crap, dude. Glad you're okay, because you are awesome. I mean, his video was just called My 50 Cal Exploded, not Almost Died, not clickbait. Although, let me just say, I mean, so many YouTubers have abused that in the past. With me, it would be a weekly occurrence. I don't know. It's like every time I stop for a second to just concentrate, I can feel the icy breath of the Reaper on the back of my neck. About 2 months ago, almost hit a deer, full speed. That ain't nothing new. It's about number 27 for me. I stopped counting at about 20. I did the math. I think it's like 1 in 7 people in Wisconsin will run into a deer in their lifetime in a car. I got stung by a bee, started to have an allergic reaction, almost died. That was a couple months ago. I just don't have the money for an EpiPen, so welcome to America. And then, of course, similarly, there was the time at the gun range where my shotgun did something a little different than it did the first 50 shots. Ended up basically taking the back of the gun straight to the face. Very lucky it didn't knock my teeth out. It was right above it, or break my nose. It was right below it. But my God, was I bleeding. Even back at my shop, had an allergic reaction to something I was accidentally exposed to that I'm allergic to. Ended up throwing up in the bathroom for 30 minutes, almost passing out because I couldn't breathe. Almost died there. When I bought my house, I was painting something in the basement, and I used just like 8 square feet of acrylics. That's it. All the way upstairs on the opposite side of my house, I was unconscious in my chair for 4 hours. Didn't think the fumes were that bad, but I was just out. I only woke up because my phone rang. Otherwise, it probably would have been dead. Woke up with a terrible taste in my mouth and just lightheaded. I immediately went outside and just like laid on the garage floor. And I did not feel so good. Couldn't afford to go to the hospital, though, and have myself checked out because, you know, that $9,000 and America. I'd rather be dead than $9,000 further in debt. Oh, that's right. I just found out today that I need $20,000 worth of foundation repair in my new house. It's a shame I didn't die any of those times. So yeah, watch for the new Desolator Magic I Almost Died channel, because there's plenty of content apparently. I've got to say, the strangest one, and I don't know if I've ever told this story, I was at a highway off-ramp, and the crossroad, because it's Wisconsin, was 45 miles an hour. It was like a county road or something. It's like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night, absolutely pitch black. So the light changes from, red to green, and I'm like, okay, why am I not moving? And I'm like looking behind me, I'm like, I'm sitting at a green light. If anybody comes up, they're gonna either run into me or like honk their horn and be like, what the hell is this guy's problem? Like, why am I not hitting the gas pedal? It's not like my foot was paralyzed. Like if I would have said, okay, foot down, gas pedal, go. Like it would have done it. I just like, I couldn't tell my brain to tell my foot to do it, and like it felt like that's what I was supposed to do. It was very strange. And then about 7 seconds later, so we're talking like the light changed in like 15 seconds into it being red, jet ass perfectly red, not yellow and kind of close, solid red for like 15 seconds. Some dumb bitch teenager goes zipping through at about 60, straight through the red light. So yeah, glad that happened. If I would have pulled out, she would have hit me. 100%. Because you got to duck under the highway. I was going left, and then there's another set of signals that were also stopped. So I would have been stopped there. She would have rear-ended me, in theory. So wow, cool story, Des. That's wild, right? Wrong. You didn't hear the ending. There goes the sirens. Here comes the lights. There was a cop sitting in the parking lot right next to the traffic signal. So, a drunk driving, she looked about 15-year-old teenage dumbass in an overpriced like $60,000 Lexus, and when I drove past real nice and slow, she looked at me. I could tell from like the glaze in her eyes that she was drunk off her ass. Oh, I wish she was 18, because that's jail. I was really tempted to like get out or like stop and just be like, I can be a witness to what just happened here. But I'm like, it's not a traffic accident. He saw it just as well as me. I'd really literally just be pulling over to be like, you bitch. See, now it's a good story. I just went from 7 out of 10. Whoa, that's so weird how that happened to like 10, that 11 out of 10. Instant retribution. So yeah, apparently almost dying is a hobby of mine. I've got more stories, but we're already like 5 minutes in this video, and I haven't said shit about Arena. I actually just played a game where I almost died, but the last ping away got him because he accidentally overswung on the on his ground creature. And then I flashed in the 3-1 lifelink death toucher, gained 3 life, and won because of it. You should have just swung with the 5 damage in the air. I had 5 life, you dumbass. So that's my latest I almost died story from like an hour ago. But if you've seen my live streams, I mean, when people ask about it, I think I told the one about how I had a fairly high performance modified car when I was younger, of course, obviously. Not a lot of horsepower, but like, you know, some Falcon tires on there, just nice shit. And a flatbed full of like exhaust pipes, like HVAC pipes, like little 6-inch, you know, stamped pipes. Just the straps broke, just rolling pipes all over the highway. I had to slam it from like 69 miles an hour to like 89, I think I topped off at, to avoid it. Because like they had forward momentum, but they were also rolling, and there's no way you can stop from 69 to 0 in that time. I would have hit every damn one of them, and they would have shredded my tires. Plus, I mean, jagged sharp aluminum, plus you get aluminum under the tires, I would have spun out and hit the barrier at full speed. And I was missing these by like feet. Like inches, to be honest. But people are like, why do you have a high-performance car? When are you ever going to go faster than blah? When are you going to need brake rotors that big? When are you going to need quad rotors? When are you going to need the highest-end brake pads? What are you, racing? It's called safety. In fact, in that car, one time, I had some road-raging dumb fuck in an F-150, and he was literally trying to ram me off the road because, I don't even remember. It was some dumb shit he did. It wasn't my fault. Oh, yeah, I wouldn't let him pass. And I lined up with the car next to me on purpose. I was going, like, 7 over. On F-150s, they don't even have like brake pads. They basically have tiny little like hotel sample bars of soap. Okay, that's what they have for brake pads. That son of a bitch want to get like a foot off my bumper and start flipping me off and shit, and that heavy of a truck with no brakes? F you. So he got ahead of me, slammed on the brakes, like brake checked me. I almost hit him, except obviously my brakes were infinitely better than his, cost quite a pretty penny. Not to mention I lightened my car by 150 pounds. And yeah, this guy was literally trying to like, tried to swerve around him. He swerved into me to like, he was trying to stop me. Like he was gonna like get out of his truck on the side of the damn highway and try to assault me, which I would have probably killed him then because, you know, I used to kickbox. Unless he had a weapon, and even if he did, it better be a gun or he would have paid for that. But yeah, I just had really good, maneuverability, turning radius, all that. So I just cross-locked the front, smoked it, and then just 0 to 110 in like 20 seconds. He was like a mile behind me. I'm like, no, we ain't doing this today. By the way, that was before I owned a gun. Somebody did almost the exact same thing when his, once again, F-150, actually this is F-350, I think it was, full car length, full truck length past a stop. It was a 2-way stop, so I had the right of way, so, you know, there I was. And he slams on the brakes, and then he starts following me, you know, all angry, shaking his fist. So he must have literally still not seen the stop sign and thought that I flew through a stop sign. There's no stop sign my way. There's only a stop sign his way. So he could have killed me. Although not really. It's my passenger side, but yeah, you never know. So pulled my gun off my waist, waved it out the window. He fucking slams on the brake, hits the curb. I hope he damaged his truck. People see a gun, they panic. And this was enough years ago that statute of limitations is over. Although I was perfectly justified. So yeah, difference between owning a gun and not owning a gun. I guess the moral of the story is if you can't legally own a gun, own a really fast car. Sure. So this video has went off the rails, but the moral of the story really is Kentucky Ballistics is okay. We're all glad it's okay. That guy's awesome. He's an ex-cop. I think he's like ex-military too. He's freaking amazing. Such a nice guy. Such a great story. I mean, I was getting emotional watching it, and I'm like, a freaking brick statue. I'm your typical super gun-toting tough manly man times 100, but like, damn. Hearing that shit, how it went down, I mean, my God, he lost 5 units of blood. See, I mean, go give that video some love. He's got 1.2 million views on it. That ain't enough. Go check it out. Go tell him you're glad he's okay. Leave a thumbs up on the video. In fact, don't even watch the rest of this video. It's dumb as shit. But leave your best I almost died story down in the comments section for when you almost died. And I mean, if I've almost died like a good solid round 50 times, y'all gotta have at least one. Hell, I've pulled a gun on 5 people now. Like, any one of those could have ended poorly. What, a motherfucker trying to rob me while I was just trying to catch some damn Pokemon at 1 a.m. in a dark alley? How dare he? A good thing for his sake he would have ran off. Honestly, my chances of dying in that were nearly 0. It was dark, but it looked at me like he had a knife, so... Anyway, buy a gun, go check out Kentucky Ballistics, and I guess watch the rest of the video if you have nothing better to do with your life. All right, back to the arena news. So first up, the Arena Open returns with Strixhaven sealed. Yeah, I did like an entire video on this. Win $2,000, it's sealed instead of constructed. If you want to vaguely play Magic that isn't complete garbage, go do it. 22,500 coins, or way too many gems if you're an idiot. Just pay with coins. You want more information? Go watch my other video. Next up, bring your school supplies for... Is this just like the cringe set? Stop with the stupid school puns. Wizards, there's only so much we can take. Stop with the dumb wordplay. Anyway, gear up to earn points for your college in the College Cup coming to MTG Arena May 13th. Oh, you want to know what that is? F you. I'm not kidding. They don't tell you what it is. They provide no details. So then they say, have these essential supplies to maximize your point scoring potential. Do they mean that figuratively or literally? Like, is that still the metaphor? Or do you literally get more points for having your college's sleeves and the avatar unlocked and turned on? Anyway, they remind you that you can unlock the avatar for your college of choice with the second mastery ball thing on the mastery thing. Other than the sleeves, you take the Hogwarts placement quiz or whatever the hell it is. Or just don't and look up the codes online and then unlock all 5 of them because they didn't stop me. So they're probably not going to stop you either. Oh, and then the college tome pet you get at level 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9 for the 5 different colleges on the premium battle pass. Okay, 1, it reminds me of that Nier Automata prequel remake. And then 2, the Armored Bear is still better. Oh, and then 3, why would you ever purposely go out of your way to admit that you're a Silver Quill? I mean, putting the Silver Quill book out is like going to your neighbors and being like, hi, I just moved into the neighborhood and I legally have to let you know that I'm on a watch list. So you think I'm kidding. I'm just being sarcastic. Haha, Des being funny again. They don't tell you shit about what the College Cup is. They tell you when it is. They don't tell you what it is. I bet you when I scroll down, they're going to tell me what it is, but like in a different section. So they completely leave that behind, giving no details about the format, how it works, nothing, and say, Historic Brawl Fest with Mystical Archive. Well, I heard standard constructed Brawl is an absolute just 5-color shit show right now with that Rainbow Bridge freecasting bullshit. So I can only imagine it would be worse in Historic, but I haven't verified that myself. If you've played regular Brawl or Historic Brawl, please let me know. I think the closest we could get to playing something that vaguely resembles fair and fun would probably be Artisan Historic Brawl. But that's not what this is. So May 7th, there's going to be a Historic Brawl event for FNM at home. So hey, free entry, free prizes. You know, I might take a shot at it, mostly just to see how bad it is. The one thing I've got to say about Brawl is if they put you up against an opponent where you look at their listed commander and you're like, nope, we're not doing that again. 0 penalty for forfeiting. So... bye-bye. You just told your opponent you don't get to play Magic today. Go waste more of your time. You wasted my time with that bullshit. I'm playing this to have fun, so, you know, f*** you. Go have fun having the next 5 people forfeit on you too, because you're an asshole and a net decker. That's right. In Brawl on Arena, us as the community self-police it because there's no penalty for forfeiting. So please look at the opponent's commander and say, nope, not doing that. Goodbye. We all know who I'm talking about. Kinnan. Maybe Kenrith. Definitely Kinnan. Turkey-necked Bonder Prodigy, whatever the hell his name is. I would say what he really looks like, but that would be a violation of YouTube's rules. But then anyway, right after May 7th, on May 8th through the 14th, there's going to be an opportunity to earn the Japanese alternate art card styles of the following Mystical Archive cards: God's Willing, Brainstorm, Doomblade, Faithless Looting, and Regrow. How the hell did they leave Brainstorm legal? Anyway, yeah, the Japanese alts, like, for free by, like, participating, I guess. I don't know, it's probably 2,500. Oh, yeah, it is. It's 2,500 gold to enter. So I guess they're not free. It better not be a lose and kick out, because, boy, people want those. That would be a dirty cash grab. So, in other words, that's probably what it is. And I don't know if this is news or not. They've made, like, 3 or 4 ban announcements already, but note that there are a few banned cards from the Mystical Archive in Historic Brawl. Channel Demonic Tutor, because my god, all tutors should be banned in all Commander, Singleton, anything that resembles it. Anyway, Natural Order and Tainted Pact. Ha, can't taint my game now, you jackass. Next up, the Ranked Season Reset. Don't forget the April 2021 Ranked Season ends at 12 p.m. Pacific Time on April 30th, not May 1st, which is why it always sneaks up on me. I think I'm in like Tier 4 Platinum, so I'm just gonna not give a shit until May 1st. Or the 30th at 12 p.m., whatever the hell that is. We should just do military time. Then it says the May 2021 season kicks off immediately at 12:05 Pacific Time. So if you try to play from 12 to 12:04, they'll just delete your account, I assume. I don't know, they didn't specify, but I assume that's what'll happen. So then they say, hey, you can check out the details and new rewards on magic.gg, which is their like esports website. So okay. I'm just going to breeze through them real quick, see if I can see anything they changed. I don't think so. It's usually just every rank that you're higher, you get one extra pack, which, yeah, it's 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, okay. They're giving out card styles. Okay, that's cool. It looks like if you qualify for platinum, you don't get the one for gold, because it doesn't say includes all prizes below it. So if you like the Weathered Runestone better than the Runeforge Champion, I guess you're just going to have to spike your performance, as if anybody's competitively playing Standard Constructor right now. So yeah, Silver you get 500 gold. All other rankings you get 1,000 gold, which is like go f*** yourself amounts. And then they try to explain the whole qualifier weekend top 1,200, but then you get a thing and you go to another thing, but then that isn't the MLP, but then it might be. And then there's the Rivals League, which literally nobody knows what the f*** that is. Oh, and by the way, the word Rivals actually doesn't appear anywhere on this page, so maybe they got rid of it. I don't know. Good. Nobody knew what it was anyway. So yeah, nothing useful in there. And then they go over the upcoming events, I think none of which are news, but I'll breeze through them in case it's new to you. My last video on this got like no views. April 30th, we got F&M at home. It's just standard. Yay. I mean, I would have put standard constructed, but I mean, fine, just standard, sure. May 7th, the F&M at home will be Historic Brawl, which I'm pretty sure we already knew that. And then May 14th, Challenger decks. Hey, that's interesting. I mean, they're awful. It's a terrible product that shouldn't exist, but this is digital, and you can just jump into F&M at home without a deck. So, I mean, if you're like, oh, I kind of want to play Magic, but I kind of hate Arena and kind of got behind on wild cards and everything, I mean, you can just jump in with a pre-made deck. There you go. Unfortunately, it's the Challenger decks. Then we got Quick Draft, the April 30th through May 14th. It's going to be Strixhaven, big surprise. And then May 14th through 28th, Ikoria, the worst set to be drafted ever in the history of Magic. I am including Kamigawa and Homelands in that running. So then under other events, I mean, they got the Strixhaven Open, the $2,000 tournament, the Historic Brawl Fest. We already knew about that. But then May 13th through the 18th, the first College Cup event, which once again, what the hell is that? So that's your almost news and almost details about things that people almost give a shit about. Arena's dying. Wizards killed it. You should be just as pissed off and jaded as I am right now. And if you aren't, I don't know what's wrong with your head. You must just love torturing yourself. If you want some good news, first of all, I'm still playing Magic Legends and still having fun. I thought the new event was complete garbage, but I'm picking up new spells. I think I just got to like level 71 or something. Mono white. Literally haven't even unlocked the other levels. I want to go pure 320 white, which is like never going to happen. Oh, and I just crossed 1,000 gear score. I hit so hard now, it is disgusting. I do so much damage. I risk crashing the server every time I cast a spell. But anyway, if that still wasn't your cup of tea, there's an even cooler looking game coming out in, I think they said sometime this year. Oh yeah, middle of June, 2021. It is Dungeons & Dragons Dark Alliance, and it looks pretty cool. Looks like it might have like manual aiming on the bow. I don't know. I watched a mostly cinematic trailer, and then I just found out like right now from Googling it that there are like 20-minute gameplay by IGN videos out right now. So I could just go see what the game looks like, but go check it out yourself. A lot of people are really hyped about it, which once they saw the Legends gameplay, a lot of people were not. So it could be better. If it is, hell, I'll jump on it. But why they decided to make basically like 2 action RPGs instead of a traditional MMORPG Boy, you got me. So I just real quick breezed through the gameplay trailer just to get an absolute look at it. God, that camera angle makes me want to actually die. So for those reasons, I'm out. It's Magic Legends, but you can't see what the hell is going on because it's not a top-down view, and it has better graphics. Wow. Looks like World of Warcraft. No thanks. But hey, if you want to go check it out, I mean, if you haven't heard of it, I just heard about it like yesterday. All I'm saying is there ain't gonna be no GTA 6, and probably ain't gonna be no, what the hell's the next Bethesda one? Space Skyrim or Fallout New Space? I mean, let's be honest, that's not what they called it, but like, I mean, come on. So hey, figured I'd end with some good news. So go check that out. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you guys next time. Oh, and I haven't uploaded the Red Deck video that I said I would as a short because I lost the fucking footage. I accidentally deleted it from the server and I didn't have a local copy.